Welcome back to another video, and I'm just showing you a little meal I threw together. This was some canned roast beef stew and some tomato juice that came from my garden and my ex-husband's garden. And then I just threw in some California medley. I made up a little stew. It was really good, and I had enough to eat on it for dinner a couple nights and then pack some up for my lunches as well. I appreciate you being here, and I hope that you enjoy today's video. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you as a part of this community. Hey friends, welcome back. So it's evening time. I think it's about 7:30ish, maybe going on 8. You may or may not hear Aries outside barking at the neighbors. He's out doing his nightly business, but I wanted to get a few things done tonight. I'm going to show you, I bought a new island from Facebook Marketplace. It's not new, it's used. But I really like it, and I think I'm going to paint it. I'm not going to paint it tonight or in this video, but I'm going to try to get, I'm going to show you here in a second. I still got, like, the kitchen is kind of, the whole house is still a mess, but I've been trying to put things up here and there, like on the walls. I don't have everything painted yet. I've just got nail holes filled in. They're not sanded, nothing's painted, but I'm just doing what I can when I can. But I thought that maybe I should just try stuff on the walls just to see how I like it. Sit with it for a while. If I don't like it, then I'll know that I want to donate it. So I have a few things on the wall in the living room, and so far I like it okay, except for maybe one. But I kind of just put it up so it would kind of feel a little more homey around here until I actually have time to decide what I want to do. Like I've said, I have a Pinterest board with lots of pictures, and I know in my mind what I want to do. But some things will be down the road. So for now, I'm just gonna try to get everything in order, unbox as much stuff as I can. I still have like food and dishes and spices in boxes that I need to bring in out of my garage, pots and pans. Most of my dishes are put away, but like mixing bowls and things you don't use every day. So I still have a lot of that stuff that I need to bring in. I'm gonna have to do probably a big load of donation food. There's a couple different donation centers around here that will take food. So I gotta get those boxes ready. I have a tote that everything that I know for sure I'm not keeping, I've just been sticking it in the tote because I want to get it organized. I have a hard time throwing stuff away. We threw so much stuff away when we moved out of the last house. And everything that I did keep, I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it, but I didn't want to just throw it away. So I will donate it. I had some Currier and Ives dishes. I don't know if you remember that from quite a few videos ago when I lived in the basement apartment. But I was able to sell that on Marketplace. And so I have a few other things like that that might be worth selling on Marketplace, but anything that I just don't want to bother with, or that I would only make $5 on, I'm just going to throw it in the donation bucket. Let my kids go through it, my sister, anybody that might want it. I thought about even taking some over to my neighbor and say, you know, hey, is there any of this that you want? Or the same with the food. Like, do you need any of this food? Because if you don't, I'm just donating it. So anyways, the point of the story is I'm just trying to get stuff put in what I think will be its permanent home. There's a fly buzzing around here that's driving me nuts. But I'm just trying to get stuff put away into cabinets that I think they should go. I don't know if they'll be staying there. I put a few things up on the wall that I like, and I'll take you through and show you a few of those things. But today in this video, I'm going to get, I'll show you. So there's my kitchen, my huge kitchen. So I'm gonna get those boxes. Behind that island is like a bunch of boxes and some totes of fall stuff for another video. But I'm gonna try to get all this stuff put away. The majority of it goes in my office to be organized at a later date. that That would probably be 5 videos, but anyways, I'm just gonna take it in there, find a place for it just to get it out of the kitchen, and then I can get to that room when I get time. So we're gonna work just here in the kitchen real quickly. Well, I don't know how quickly, but I wanna get, I have a microwave. I'm not really a microwave person so much anymore. I'm kind of afraid of them, but I do like microwave popcorn. And sometimes on the weekends, I like to drink coffee all day, which means if my coffee gets cold, I have to heat it up. So I want to put that on the island. I really would like to have it kind of covered so you can't see what's underneath it. And that may come down the road, but not today, obviously. And I'll have to sit with it for a while to see if that's what I really want to do. I think I just mentioned this, but I sent a picture of it to my sister and both my daughters and said, should I paint it? Should I keep it like it is? It is really a beautiful piece as it is, but I think it'll stick out like a sore thumb with all my cabinets that are white, or they're kind of creamy. So I think I'm gonna paint the bottom of it. I'm gonna leave the top of it wood. I think I'm gonna use the same paint that I used on my fireplace because it's kind of a creamy white. More like these cabinets. It won't be a perfect match, but that's okay. Because it'll be over there in that corner for a while until I decide what I want to do. I think I'm going to, so it'll go against, no, yes, this wall. So the wall with the window, I'm turned around. So I'm going to put 2 shelves up there. Eventually, I have to get the wood and stain it and all that. So, but I'm gonna, when I get all that cleared out, I'm gonna push this up against that wall. I may hang my cow picture up there, we'll see. And then just fill it up with some stuff that I need to have a space for. So anyways, I've hung up curtains. As you see, these are from Walmart. I got 3 pair. This one over my sink, I don't know if you can see there, and I'll spin you around and show you a quick view. Oh, I put this little shelf up. I don't know if you remember, those of you that have been here a while, I bought this little shelf when I was in the basement apartment. I don't think I ever got it hung up, but it got like all chipped up and stuff. It needs a good painting, but I thought that was a good place for it. This I think will probably eventually come down, but it's really handy right now for my keys and the garage door opener. And this is that little basket that I just bought that was in the last video. So I tried that there. I've got to put my mop away. And then I don't have a curtain yet for there. And I'm going to paint my doors. And then this is, well, I've got a lot of boxes and stuff, so I'll go up here. So this is what I've done so far with the cabinets over the laundry room. Now my goal is to paint these little things right here. I'm gonna paint, they're just like wood. I'm gonna paint them the same color as the cabinet. Probably put a fresh coat of paint on the cabinet, and then I'm gonna put matching handles to match my cabinets over there. I don't really care that they're not matchy, but they'll look overall the same. And then in this corner over here, so let me pull you down. Aries' cage is right here. So these boxes got to go to the garage, but there's a space right here between, and my stove and refrigerator, my washer and dryer can go down probably about 4 inches that way. So that's going to leave me about 18 to 22 inches right there. And I'm going to get a base cabinet. I'm hoping I can find one that is all drawers because I need drawers really bad. If not, it'll just be the single drawer with the cabinet on the bottom. But that's my goal for there. And I have a butcher block countertop in my garage that I can cut down for the top of it, which I actually could stain the same color as the top of my island. So anyways, we'll get back over here. Hopefully Aries is done doing what he's got to do out there. But so let's get going, getting this kitchen in shape. So every time I walk in here to grab my coffee, it will be peaceful and not feel cluttered. And that's hard to do in a small house. And I'm not a minimalist by any means. I wouldn't necessarily consider myself a maximalist? I don't know, maybe I am. You guys can tell me. But anyways, let's get going and get it done. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So what do you think? Actually, with the shelves being black, it kind of disguises my microwave a little bit. But like I said, eventually, I think I'm probably just gonna put a little curtain, like just get a little tension rod and just put down there. And then of course I won't use it when the curtain's down. And then I could actually put one on this side too if I decide to leave it here. So the back of it doesn't look bad if I decide to move it out. But for now, I don't really have a reason to do that. And then there's a little bar over here, like a towel bar, which just turned my light out. I wish was on the other side of it, but you know, it is what it is. It needs to come down a little bit though. And I got the brakes on the wheels, of course. So what do you think with the picture over it? It's not there permanently. For one, it just fills the nail holes, or not fills them, but covers them. And I think that it'll kind of make it feel a little less cluttered in here now that I have those boxes out of the way. It'll be just like an open walkway. I can decorate it a little. I actually thought about putting my coffee pot over there because it's right here by my refrigerator where my creamer is. Don't mind Aries. He pulls out everything that he can get, all his toys, all his blankets. Anyways, so that room's a wreck. But right now I have it over here and it's right there by the water. Plus I don't really want water over here on the stand on the night or on the island. So not yet anyways, at least until I want to get a good coat of like polyacrylic or something on the top of that to kind of make it a little bit more durable. But that's what it's looking like for now. I don't know how bright this will be. It's kind of dark in here. I just have my overhead light. Maybe I should stand under here. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. So that's what that's looking like. I will put some little decorations on there to make it look cute for now. And I probably have a few more things that I can put down underneath just for somewhere to put it. What do you think, Aries? You like it? Do you like it? You do? Do you like it? You think it's cute? Huh? Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what tray to use. I'm thinking this brand new one that I just got from the last video is a little bit too small for what I want to put on it. So I'm going to swap it out for the one that's on my dining room table. And it fits a little bit better, although I think I may still either need a little bit bigger one or maybe get like a bigger cutting board or a riser or something. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit, me trying to arrange this vase and put a floral arrangement in it. I was a little indecisive and I had to go get more flowers from the living room. That's a box of stuff that I discovered that was in my garage that had some florals. I so want to get everything organized, have one box for florals. Maybe mix the seasons, depends on how many I have. I honestly don't know how many I have, but if I have too many, I'll do one tote for, you know, fall and Christmas florals and another one for spring and summer or something like that. But for now, I'm just trying to get this cute little vase that I got at Walmart. And I'm not sure if it's even going to stay here, but for now, that's where it's going to live. And it's going to make me happy in the meantime. And I hope you like how it turned out. So these were just some bottles of like white wine vinegar and some soy sauce, teriyaki, just things like that I have to find a cabinet for. They're not going to stay there, but for now it gets them out of my way and tucked in there where they're not real visible or in a box. So I'm trying to show you the name of this candle. It's Tobacco Vanilla, if you can't see it. I found a couple candles at Dollar General. I have to be careful what I burn with Aries in the house and it being such a small area. And I'm not sure if these are great or not yet. I need to do more research, but I definitely needed something going for the smell, just to kind of make it feel a little bit fall and just kind of put my own scent in the house, if you know what I mean. The house kind of smelled a little, I don't know, stale, because I don't know how long it had sat empty before I purchased it. So obviously this area isn't completely done. Aries' kennel will go in the office eventually when I get that cleared out. And I did purchase, I'll put a picture in here at the end. I found a couple cabinets on Facebook Marketplace to put by the stove and then over by the washer. So I will add that. And if you're new, I would love if you would consider subscribing and join me on this journey as I try to make this little home the perfect little cottage that I've always wanted. I appreciate you being here. If you would hit that thumbs up, that helps me greatly. Go subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you will know when I do another upload. I try to upload at least once a week on Sundays, and I have some other ones that probably are going to get thrown in there on another day of the week, but I'm working on one in my yard, but I still have a little bit more to do to add to the end of that. So thank you so much for being here, and good Lord willing, I will see you all in the next video.